Welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're having good luck with your gardening and all of your projects. And without further ado, let's get to today's project. It's a big one. So, here we are. We got Uncle Rich's new to him camper, and we're doing some repairs and some maintenance. One of the first things we did was take out the old TV, put in the new one. I just got done mounting it to the wall. So this will swivel around, so wherever you're sitting in here, you can watch it. And then we did a microwave, and the microwave was a little bit too wide, so I had to cut some of the wood there. So I just took a piece of trim to cover that up so it looks neat. And what else are we doing? Oh yeah, we're rebuilding his bed. The bed that was in here was not a bed, it was a couple of 2x4s and a sheet of plywood. And then there's this is the pass-through. And it did smell like cat urine in here, because whoever had this before had cats. And this was covered in carpet, and they ripped the carpet off, but the smell remained. And also, this right here was all ripped apart, so I screwed all that back together, so that's nice and neat. So now, we gotta build part of a bed frame. What we're thinking about doing is just, instead of going over the top of this, because this is plenty supportive, you know. Actually, that's not very thick. I can squish it down, but maybe it'll be fine with the mattress. We're going to build a frame using 2x6s out of, we're going to use 2x6s to build a frame in there. So, whoa, that's interesting. There's a screw sticking out right there. I'll have to open the pass-through door and see what the heck that is. Yeah, we don't want anyone raking their leg on that. Maybe I'll get the grinder and just cut them off. There's looks like 4 more here. Maybe that's for the water pump or something underneath. Actually, we can look right here. It's not too dark to see anything. And it is definitely too dark to see anything into there, so. Probably don't need that. Maybe we'll take that handle off and screw that thing down so nobody falls in there and gets stuck. So I can just pop a couple of staples in around the outside of this and take the handle off first. And then we installed another TV in here and mounted it. It had a TV in here, but it was really old. This is a 2017 model, so I had some, the TVs weren't smart TVs and they didn't hook up to the internet. What else do we got? I guess we'll just do a little tour. Oh, there's something big right here. This whole floor is sagging down in the middle. It's probably hard to tell. If I put the camera down, you can see it. But it sags down, so we're gonna add some legs that go underneath there. They'll be temporary. Right now, the camper's in a temporary position. This isn't where it's gonna live. But got this cool fireplace. Looks like real fire, but it's not. It's just looks like lights and some mirrors back there. But it does blow out heat. It does have an FM, AM radio. Looks like it has DVD, USB, Bluetooth. We got all kinds of storage for him. Plenty of room. This living room is really big for an RV or a camper. It's got 2 big tip outs. This one is about 15 feet long. And this one is, I think, 8 feet long. And the whole camper is 35.5 feet long. So it's fairly big. It's way bigger than ours and has way more room than ours. He's got a modern refrigerator. This is not a camper refrigerator. It looks like they cut the old one out because a new camper refrigerator is a couple $1,000s, and this refrigerator was probably a few $100s. And here we got the bathroom. Something else I'm working on is the vent for the roof. That's got to get removed. I still need to get some sealant before I start taking that off. Looks like it's glued on and screwed on, so that'll be fun. I'll have to get the heat gun out and work on that. It's probably just some it looks like butyl tape, so if I heat that up, it'll come right off. I have a huge shower. This is awesome. It's got lots of room. Easy to walk into. It has a small step. It's about 10 inches tall. Got a little little bathroom. Sink in the bathroom. A decent sized bathroom. It's way bigger than ours. The shower is probably about the size of our bathroom. And then we'll go take a look outside if the wind is going to cooperate. It's been really windy out, so I apologize for the wind noise. So it's a 2017 Keystone Springfield. It's a monster. I towed this here from Tucson. There's one of the tip outs. It has remote controls for all the lights and the awning here. It seems like everything works. But I'll show you what I meant about that tip out sagging at the bottom. So if you look right here, this is where it's sagging. It's kind of hard to see with the shadow there, but maybe we'll go on the other side and look. Walk around the pokey things. My junk collection. Alright, this is out of the shadow, so you should be able to see this better. Okay, it's not really sagging that bad over here. But if you look underneath, I set the phone here square. Right here, it's bowed down really bad. Still can't really tell. The phone doesn't do it any justice. But we'll put some T-braces under here to push that up so no one falls through the floor. The other side seems fine. It's funny, this has a telephone hookup on it. Like, who uses a telephone anymore? Our spare tire, which we won't need because we don't ever plan on taking this camping, is way too big. And this side looks pretty good, it's not sagging. Maybe a tiny, tiny bit. And we got a little bit of water damage up here. You can't really see in there on the camera, but there's some rotten stuff in there. We'll have to fix that, figure out where it's leaking from, maybe up on the top. I haven't been up on the roof yet because there's no ladder on this. Usually there's an external ladder, but you can see how that's sticking out pretty good. So we'll get that repaired. So there's no more added water damage. Oh, and then the water heater, I have it off right now, but see that? That thing's leaking. So this is the emergency pressure release valve, so that needs to be replaced. I don't even know how I'm going to get that off. There's nowhere in there to fit a wrench, so maybe I'll have to, I don't know, come up with something creative. It does have a gas and electric water heater. I know the electric water heater works. I haven't tried the gas yet. The oven works. No, I should say the stove top works and the oven does not work. Got nice lighting out here for nighttime. There's speakers out here too, so you can listen to your favorite music. I gotta get this piece of plywood out of here because I don't think I'm gonna use that. And we have a broken burner, which actually it's not really broken. Someone took it apart and lost the screws, so I have some screws I think will work just fine for that. And let's see, the auto ignite doesn't work, so you have to use a lighter. The stove looks like it's never been used, but it doesn't work, so we'll have to tinker with that. We've got this cool remote control, and you can control the lights, the outside lights, the outside awning, the main slide or tip out. That's this one over here. There's no controls for the little one in here. They're all outside. And your front stabilizer and rear stabilizer, so that's kind of cool. And this comes off. You can take this and walk around with it and watch what you're doing and make sure you don't bang into something when you're extending the tip outs. And then we've got the manual controls here as well. And then there's our gas and electric water heater. And here is all the information: galley, gray water, black water, fresh water, and battery. And there's an outlet there, another one there. It has outlets in weird places. There's none along this wall anywhere. There is a USB plug. I haven't tested it yet. And then there's outlets over here. And we've got these nice automatic reclining chairs. They're very comfortable. There's the button on one of these. There you go. And it goes pretty far back. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, and then I don't know if you can tell or not, but the ceiling's pretty tall in here. I'm pretty tall. I'm a big dude. And then there's a broken light right here. So far, not too bad. We got this at a decent price, and we have money left over to do all the repairs, and then put the remainder of that cash in an envelope in the safe for future repairs. So there you go. Quick tour of our big project that we're doing for Uncle Rich, so he has a nice, comfortable place to stay. He's going to be living out here with us, and we're happy to have him. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, pop those in down below. Give us a thumbs up. And as always, keep building and try to be good to each other. Some of us aren't here for very long. A little bit of kindness will go a long ways. So God bless you all, and peace. Look at this view.